Hi guys. So today's video is going to be a message from your higher self to see what your higher self would like to say to you, what they may think of what you're doing, things like that, just to get in touch more with yourself. So remember to listen to your own intuition first and foremost, because that's who your higher self is, and pick the pile that resonates most. But if it doesn't resonate, leave what doesn't and take what does, because this is a collective reading. So we have 3 piles, pile 1, 2, and 3. Pick the pile you feel most drawn to, and we are going to get started with pile 1. Hopefully this isn't a super long reading, but a lot of cards fell out. So for pile 1, your higher self would like you to know that it is okay to step up into your power, to release any past scars or pain, trauma, any kind of anger or resentment, to bring harmony and healing to your heart and to make peace in your life through leadership of some kind. So we have, the way you move shows your confidence. People can't look away. You are very good with children and animals. It is beautiful to watch. Your intuition is always so spot on. You trust your gut and know what's right. I don't know where we are going, but I'd like to find out. Very sensitive, emotional, mysterious, and deep. Sees the depth easily. Intuitive. So if you were looking for a love message from a specific person, we can't ignore it, considering we got this beautiful heart here at the front with the hands holding each other. And maybe it might be something that's in disarray right now but needs good leadership to bring it back. There's a need here to step into your power and your confidence, to know that when you are in that power, you are amazing. And the things that are meant to gravitate towards you will gravitate towards you when you are being your true self. If there's a message from a specific person, then, they may not know where you're going, but they really do want to find out where it's going to go. And if not, then it could be as well that you're somebody who takes things on faith and trust and knows that things are coming for the highest good of all in the outcome or in the end. So you don't worry about the outcome. You're just able to be very, very much in the moment and to enjoy life. You're very good with animals, with children. Somebody who's very deep and emotionally sensitive, and somebody who can really connect to animals and children on a deep level. You're somebody who always knows what's wrong with them, or what they need, or what they're lacking. And you're somebody who has the confidence to be able to voice those things. So we have making decisions, smart knowing, letting go of baggage by choice, blunt, witty, free-spirited, choosing to serve yourself so that you can serve others in the long run, balanced thoughts, mind, and life. So, once again, about clearing away any of the old past baggage, being able to let that go and being able to make the decision yourself to not allow that to affect your life anymore, and to move forward with balance and harmony within your thoughts and your mind. Being able to set healthy boundaries, clear-cut, smart, perceptive, experienced teacher of wisdom and knowledge, understanding, blunt truth, smart, logical, teaching others from experience, been through a lot, gained wisdom, standing in your power, perceptive, knowledgeable, and keen. So, you may also be looking at becoming a teacher, and maybe making a decision to do that would be a very good thing for your life. If you have been thinking about being a teacher of some kind, your higher self would like you to know that you are on the right path, because you connect very effectively to animals and children. And once again, you are a very good communicator. Somebody who always knows what's up and always voices it. Somebody who not only sets your boundaries for yourself, but you set boundaries for other people and help them to see how to do that and understand why it's necessary. Able to accomplish anything, knowing your work paid off, eyes on the prize, release control, going within to learn to forgive, committed to interdependence, ready to work for it, feeling good about yourself. There could also be something about writing something for children as well. Could be something about being an advocate for children and animals, or children or animals, for like abuse situations, things like that as well. But either way, your higher self is telling you to keep your eyes on the prize and keep going forward, because you are really learning how to let go, how to forgive, and how to set your boundaries in a healthy place, so that your relationships are interdependent and not codependent, and that you're really been working hard on this goal. And it's time now to know that everything that you are working on, you can accomplish. Balanced thought, or balanced through teamwork and partnership, balanced thoughts, shared stability, learning priorities through the cycles of life, actions to create balance, good at multitasking. So you may have also put your foot down, and you may have also made the decision to bring more balance into your life by cutting out people that were not good for your health, mentally, emotionally, physically. And now you are going within to do the deep healing work, so that you know next time what to look for. Victory and recognition, freeing self of ego, flying high, actions paying off, ready to start a journey, overcoming fears, bright future, getting what you want and need from within. So yeah, you might be starting to get a lot of recognition from the outside for all the balance that you have created in your life through the actions that you have taken and through the communication that you have been confident enough to express. You have really been able to free yourself from anything that binds you, and you've really been overcoming a lot of your fears and anxieties and focusing on a beautiful future. You've really been relying on yourself for everything that you want and need, instead of allowing outside forces to affect you so much. And then we have releasing the past, taking responsibility for the outcome, perseverance pays off, leaving old views behind, changing perspectives, reliable, hardworking, doing your part, actions build success, responsible actions, releasing burdens, realizing you are love, and granting forgiveness like magic. So, yes, once again, your higher self would really like you to release all the baggage of the past, to really make the decision to forgive, to live and let live, and to go forward, to keep moving forward on the path that you're moving down, to keep advocating for the little guy, to keep standing up in your power and expressing yourself and protecting yourself and others around you. And eventually you will get the victory and recognition that you deserve. But first, you are being asked to let go of the hardship and the hurt and the pain, and to trust that everything is being done for the highest good and all in this situation. Then we have the golden egg, the bee, and the raccoon. So you've been very, very busy. And a lot of it may have been behind the scenes where no one's seeing it. A lot of it is community oriented, and you've been going around helping everyone in the area, or just a small network of people, and it's been growing slowly and steadily. And you've really been doing a lot of this behind the scenes, though, I think, in the darkness where no one has seen it. But I think a lot of it is getting ready to come to light. B. Earnest, hardworking, democratic. The bee's personality is a delight to be around, especially when there's a team project on the horizon. Bees love to work steadily and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. They are sensitive creatures, aware of many subtleties at once. Since they're artists at heart, they usually add creative details to the overall vision. For the most part, they are bustling, joyous personalities until they're too tired from all the work, and then they gripe, and then they sting. So there also may be a need to make sure that you aren't lashing out at others because you are putting too much work on yourself and not taking time for self-care. When you're in balance, you will be content, active, and vibrant. Out of balance, annoyed, overworked, frustrated. To bring into balance, a mini vacation. So taking a vacation, or even just getting away from the chaos of life and spending some time in nature alone, or spending some time in a hot bath, taking a walk under the moonlight, things like that can really help us to center ourselves and find balance again and peace in our thoughts, and keep us on track and focused on the path that we're moving down. And you may be keeping a lot of your writing hidden as well, or even the help that you're giving the children or people or animals around you. You may be keeping it hidden in the dark. Raccoon are talented, shadowy, in hiding. Raccoon energy is at play within all of the artists to a greater or lesser degree. At best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other times it limits their creativity. Who am I and who am I? Who am I? Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I am ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is released. When in balance, generous, friend, exceptional artist. When out of balance, competitive, starving artist. To bring into balance, make new work. So there's also a need to leave behind an energy of lack and to really be truly grateful for everything that's right in front of you at this point in time. And know that all the hard work that you're working on right now will pay off in some way. Release the outcome, release the expectations, and be able to just move forward with peace, ease, grace, allowing the ups and downs to move past you, leaving you untouched because you're able to go with the flow. Golden egg. Messenger at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. So once again, this really could be a love reading as well. And there may be a lot of your skills, tools, knowledge, words that you've been keeping hidden. And it's time to show those things and express those things so others can see those things, because that's who you really are deep inside. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga, nidra, or meditation. If you do not yet have a practice, take time for introspection or contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice, and it requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable with our vulnerability. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell like you are seeing an old friend that's been away for far too long. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. So this is also about the heart chakra as well. So there's a need to cleanse, clear, heal, protect your heart chakra, to be able to let the pain of the past go, and to be able to be a little more open and receptive to the ideas of love, concern, care from others around you, and to drop your guard just a bit. You have been through so much, and you know what is a red flag and what isn't, and you know what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing, and who should be in your life and who shouldn't be in your life. You have gained a lot of knowledge, wisdom, and experience from your past. Don't allow your past to keep you stuck, stagnant in your fears that it will repeat again, because once we learn those things, we understand those things. Generally, we don't repeat them again unless we need to learn the lesson still. And if we do, then it's better to learn the lesson than to stay stuck stagnant. So that's what I have for this pile. I would absolutely love to hear your feedback in the comments below, or if you have a suggestion for a future video, I would love to hear that as well. I am offering personal readings now too. My email is earthangel1133@yahoo.com. If you're interested, please message me. I hope you have a beautiful night, day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye. So, pile 2. Hi. This one may be done on part 1 and part 2. So for this pile, I think there may be some sort of stalemate or some sort of decision that needs to be made in your life, or some sort of fight or competition that may be going on. Some sort of duel of the thoughts or of the mind or of the people around you. There may be people who you thought would never be one way, who became that way, or people who you saw as one way and became something different. You know, there may be somebody who you thought was very lowly who all of a sudden looks very bright and shining in your eyes, or there may be somebody who was very bright and shining in your eyes who all of a sudden appeared to be a frog. You know, and there may be a very big decision weighing heavily on your mind, maybe even of being able to better yourself and turn yourself, being able to connect with your higher self and being able to make the decision to evolve into that higher self. Just a second, I gotta get some sage really quick. Alright, so for this pile, we have, you will see a difference sooner than you think. So if you've been waiting for someone else to make a decision as well, or if you've been trying to make a decision, either way, whatever it is, you're going to see a difference sooner than you think. You're going to see a difference in whether it's yourself or another person around you that is trying to connect with their higher self and bring themselves up out of the doom and gloom and out of the lack energy and the low vibrations into a higher state of vibrational energy. Whether that's yourself or other people around you, if you're having trouble with some anxiety or depression, guilt, shame, fear, trust issues, anything like that, indecision, based off of those things, based off of trying to do things to please other people, or based off of the thoughts and opinions of others instead of basing it off of what you want. Once you take time to connect to yourself, you will really be able to see what it is that you truly want, so you can make the decision to elevate yourself. You are very driven to meet your goals. Try not to be so hard on yourself. And in the meantime, have compassion, care, understanding, empathy, love, like you would for anyone else. Make sure that you show yourself that same kindness. Make sure that you know just how hard you've been working and give yourself credit for that. Be proud of yourself. See what you've done to get where you are right now. And know that more is yet to come, because you are somebody very driven and motivated. Every day as a parent is a chance to learn something new and grow. So this actually came out of another deck of mine. But if you're having some issues as a parent with your children, know that every day is a chance to learn something new and grow. But either way, no matter if you're a parent, no matter if you're dealing with a parent, whatever it is, know that every day is a new chance to grow and to learn something and to understand something at a deeper level. And try to look at things from every perspective as you're doing that. Without overthinking them, though. Don't dwell on them. Just understand what it might look like from other people's perspectives. Remember to be patient. Anything worth having takes time to cultivate. So yeah, remember to go slow, steady, stable, one step at a time. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door. I don't know if you've seen Santa Claus is Coming to Town, but and soon you'll be walking out the door. Just put one foot in front of the other. Anyway, remember, it always takes time to cultivate things. Time, patience, persistence, motivation, ambition, drive, faith, and trust that everything you're working on will pay off. You have an unusual style. You may be a trendsetter. So you may be somebody that everyone really gravitates towards and really would like to be like, really sees in a high light. And if you aren't feeling that way yet, you might start to see some of that soon. Just remember that when people do that, that they are doing that because they are showing you that want to be like you in a way, want to follow your leadership. And when they want to follow your leadership, a lot of times they follow the things you're doing. So also remember that being a good leader is a very big responsibility as well. And we need to remember to lead by example. You are able to go with the flow, very abundant, fertile law of attraction. So really, you're able to just release things and let things go and allow things to come as they will. You're able to go with the flow. You're able to receive. You're able to give. You're able to keep your balance throughout the ups and downs and the chaos. You're a very graceful person. You aren't meant to know exactly what's coming. Faith and trust are the lessons on this journey. So you might be in a dark time period right now, not really seeing what's going on, and there's a lot going on behind the scenes, and you've been working really hard, and there's something coming for you, but it's not quite here yet. And your higher self is asking you to have faith and trust, and to know that those are the lessons you are learning right now, is to have that faith and trust. And in order to get to the next level, you need to be able to put your full faith and trust in them, letting go of everything, just releasing the control and allowing yourself to move forward, which you are really doing a good job of as well. Grounding your foundation, holding back to grow slow and steady, holding out knowing that it's worth it, standing your ground solid and with ease, solid stability, magically transforming your foundation, being controlled, refusing to be controlled, and withholding info. So you might be holding back a lot of what you know, a lot of what you have to say, or you may be holding back from someone, from allowing them to see everything that you are creating, because you want to be able to create it slow, stable, and steady. And sometimes people around you can be very anxious, and they can create a lot of anxious energy. So when you keep some of those things to yourself a bit more, you are setting yourself up to succeed in a way. Intimacy, creativity, strong, stable, new projects or ideas, psychic inspiration, sassy, positive, flirty, love, self, fun, fiery, passionate, spiritual. Caring, nurturing, self of others, protective, affectionate, camaraderie, leadership. So once again, leadership. And you're really stepping up into your power, your confidence, your self-esteem, and you are really holding your own. You are expressing yourself, and you are refusing to be cowed or to back down. You are really taking your power and inspiring others, inspiring them to follow their dreams, inspiring them to build their foundation, inspiring them to grow something slow, steady, stable, and strong. And you are very inspirational, just very inspirational, positive, fiery, fun, strong, and someone who is a very intimate person that doesn't just have shallow connections, but you have very deep connections that mean something to you. Keenly focused on the truth, intelligent, articulate, honest, trustworthy, alignment with the truth, awakening, focused, taking action, understanding dawns. Everything happens for a reason, focus with clarity, sudden awareness, messages of truth. So, you may have came to clarity recently and made a decision, and you may even be holding back on the decision you made from expressing it and getting it out there. But you're doing it because you want to make sure to stay in your power, and because you want to make sure to lead by example, and you want to make sure to grow something the right way instead of rushing into it. So keep going on the path you're going. Truth brings justice, taking action, bringing a message of truth, quick action, eyes on the prize, watching truth bloom, fighting for truth, goal-oriented. So you may also be somebody who really fights for the little dog, or for the underdog, for the little guy. Somebody who really brings a lot of messages of truth and awareness to others. Somebody who really is very focused on doing what's right and doing what's best for everyone in the end. And you may have expressed a lot of that as well. You're very goal oriented too, and you're really working hard on something, and your actions are going to bring you justice. There's going to be a payout for the actions that you're taking. And if you've been holding back on communicating, then truth is what is going to bring you that peace, being able to express your truth. Generosity, giving freely, equal give and take, giving of truth, of inner knowledge, grounded, balanced, generous gift, being moving beyond comfort zone, realizing it doesn't matter what you have to offer, it may be worth everything to someone who gives of the right things. So there may be somebody around you who is really generous with you